Former Devil great Scott Gomez returning to New Jersey on a tryout basis. Hi, I'm Tommy C, and this is your Shot from the Point news update. Devil fans don't know whether to laugh or laugh. Scott Gomez is potentially returning to New Jersey on a tryout basis. I wanted to gauge some of Devil fans' reaction, and I have a little bit of a different reaction, being a Ranger fan, but maybe just being a hockey fan in general. I'm going to turn it now to a prior conversation I had with me and my Shot from the Point Live co-host, legendary Jake Link. Here it is. Hey everybody, I got legendary Jake here on the line. He is, of course, my longtime partner, diehard New Jersey Devils fan, and admin for EA Sports and Gaming News. EA Sports and NHL Gaming News, correct, on Facebook?
Yeah, yep.
Yes, sir, and I wanted to ask him a couple questions. Of course, Scott Gomez coming back or attempting to come back to the New Jersey Devils to try to extend his career. How do you think that makes Devil fans feel that he's coming back after leaving somewhat unceremoniously in 2007?
Honestly, I think it's kind of like now it's just pointing and laughing at him.
Yeah.
Because since he's left New Jersey, the guy done nothing.
No, I suppose. Yeah, I can understand that from Devil fans to a certain extent.
It's like this. It's like he was this big hotshot celebrity who had it all, and then he left the girl, this high school sweetheart. And then all of a sudden, he went to this supermodel that was everything was gonna be great, and then it just got worse and worse, and then he was just doing B-rated movies, and now he's just come back home to his high school sweetheart. But the high school sweetheart man moved on.
So he's a supermodel that got too fat. Okay,
yeah, exactly.
But here's the thing that gets me, and this is where I differentiate from most fans, and I'm not just doing this because I'm a Ranger fan. Scott Gomez won a Calder Trophy in 2000. He was participated in 2 Stanley Cups for the New Jersey Devils. When he turned 28 years old, he went for the money. We are only 28 years old and NHL free agents once, maybe twice. And usually the second time we're too old to get that money anyway. Is it really fair for Devil fans to hold Gomez to that sort of standard when this is probably your one opportunity to get the big money? New Jersey is notorious for not paying out. Or, does that matter?
It is a business, and you're always gonna, it's just like anywhere. You're gonna go where the money is. And the Rangers were paying up. He didn't produce.
No.
And maybe he would have been better staying in New Jersey, playing in that system, and taking the pay cut. Because if one thing I know, Lou and the management over here, they don't spend big money on free agents except in Ilya Kovalchuk. We all know how that went. But one thing is, if Scott Gomez were to stay in New Jersey, he would have been legendary. He would have, and if he would have stayed in New Jersey and put up the numbers that he was putting up, what he could have done, money could have never ever bought.
There's another possibility, Jake. Maybe that was it. Some people lose their skills and their skills dissipate sooner than others. It's really just built into your DNA. I don't know that going somewhere else had anything to do that. You could be right. It could be system-based. It could be coaching-based. You could have been more comfortable in New Jersey for every number of reasons. But again, you're only a free agent once, and it's like you said, it's a business. My last question to you is, do you want him back on the team, or you just could care less one way or another?
Honestly, if he could produce and be half the player that he was, I'll take him back with open arms,
Yeah.
And the reason is why he gets all these tryouts and all these teams are kind of still like looking at him is because maybe they could catch lightning in a bottle one more time.
It is kind of strange. It is sort of strange that he never, a full-fledged NHL All-Star, Team USA guy, Calder Trophy winners, 2 Stanley Cups, that he did dip, seemed to be young. 28, you should be peaking, not going on the down route. It is sort of bizarre overall.
It definitely is, but like I said, I just think that every single team that he goes to, I think they're just hoping that there's a little bit more left in the tank for
There's
him.
something there. All right, thank you very much, Jake. That's a New Jersey Devils fan's opinion on the potential return for Scott Gomez. He still has to make the team, and I don't think camp started yet. Thank you very much, Jake.
Take care.
Here's the way I see the entire situation. Now, I'm not a New Jersey Devil fan. I'm a Ranger fan. I know you can't tell by the jersey, but I have a lot of jerseys. I do have an opinion on this. I understand where Devil fans are coming from. He went out with the prettier girl, and it didn't work out. So the homely girl is laughing silly. I get that. But here's the thing. Put yourself in Gomez's situation. He is in an organization that does not pay out big money, notoriously does not pay out big money. You're 28 years old, you're an unrestricted free agent, and one of the hottest players in the league in 2007. This is your only chance to make that money. Now, I know a lot of you, no matter what team you might follow, might be saying to yourself, but you got to stick to your team and stick to your loyalty. Well, here's the problem. It's a business. It's always been a business. At any time and any place, at the turn of the 20th century and the turn of the 21st century, it is a business. It always will be. I respect that. I know that if I was a great NHL talent, that I would want to get that one big payday. And his opportunities were never better. Now, you might be asking yourself, well, what about team loyalty? The teams have no loyalty to the players. If they get hurt, they're gone. The players have to make as much money as they can for the time that their bodies allow them to do it. And me, I don't have a problem with that. I know I'm way, way in the minority when it comes to stuff like this. But I got to be honest with you. If your friend was a plumber and he had an opportunity to leave his plumbing company to completely increase and make a better lifestyle for himself, his family, would you be angry at him? I don't really see why the principle changes so much when it's a hockey player. This is a chance to be extraordinarily successful and bring in a massive income. So I really don't have a problem with Scott Gomez signing with the New York Rangers in 2007. He didn't help my team, and he's been a journeyman ever since. It's pretty shocking that a player of his stature would really dip into mediocrity and maybe even below mediocrity after really being one of the better players in the league. One thing else I want to point out, the reason I'm covering this is not so much that I'm this big Scott Gomez reporter. I just want to supporter. I just want to take a look at this right here. Puck Daddy writer, the Puck Daddy, Greg Wyshynski wrote a headline, Scott Gomez comes crawling back to New Jersey on Devils tryout. Crawling back? Greg, if you had one last chance to stay in the NHL, you wouldn't do it any way necessary? You're above that? You wouldn't leave Yahoo and go to Google if you thought you could bring in more income for your family? I understand you're a Devil fan, Greg. But crawling back, really? He's just trying to stick around. Maybe you'll go crawling somewhere to some rag at the end of your career when your skills dissipate and nobody's interested in what you have to say anymore. Scott Gomez, trying to give it one more shot with the New Jersey Devils. I'm Tommy C. See you.